Hi guys, welcome. Happy New Year when it comes. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas time. I just wanted to leave you with a little message. If you are working on something in 2023 and you start to become discouraged, right? You start to feel like it's taking too long. It's far away from what you want, as in the journey is too long or too difficult. Morning. I want you to understand that you shouldn't compare yourself with others, right? I found that every time I become discouraged, if I check myself in the past, right? If I check myself, most of the times I become discouraged because I'm looking at what others are doing around me and not necessarily focusing on what I am doing. Right? My journey is not the same, is not going to be the same as another man's journey. And in fact, they're not building what I'm building. So therefore, evaluating myself by comparing myself to another person is kind of unreasonable to what I am doing and to who I am, right? Because how can I compare a banana to an apple when they are not the same fruit, right? So I want you to understand that whenever you find yourself discouraged, when you're working on whatever it is that you're working on, take a step back and just ask yourself, what am I comparing myself to? Who am I comparing myself to, right? And understand that your journey is strictly your journey. Don't know why I decided to come in this. Let me get a little bit more better lighting. Yeah. So your journey is your journey, right? And you can't compare your journey to another man's journey, right? And if you check it, most of the times when you become discouraged, it's because you're looking at another man's journey and you're saying, but wait, he's succeeding at this and I am not succeeding, I am not making progress. What's happening? But you don't know their journey, you don't know what they're going through, right? You have to just focus on your journey. Additionally, sometimes that struggle that you're going through, that delay that you're experiencing, it's an opportunity that God has presented to you to learn what you need to learn to be prepared for the blessing that He's about to bestow on you, right? I've never been in a situation in the past that I've not pulled through, right? I can't recall any situation that I have experienced so far that I have not pulled through, and that goes to show that God has always put us in situations to help us to grow, right? Additionally, every situation that I've been in has prepared me to be exactly where I am today, right? Every single situation, no matter how negative or positive I believe it is, it has prepared me to be exactly where I am today. So who am I to compare? Who am I to complain and to belittle those experiences or those struggles, right? So moving forward, you have to understand that you're going to fail at what you're doing, and it is only a failure when you give up, right? But additionally, those failures are so important to what you're supposed to become, because those are situations that God has put you through to teach you what you need to know, right, for your success. It's so weird, I know, but I've looked back at situations in my past where I messed up, right? Things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to, but every single one of those situations has prepared me to make better decisions in the present, right? They prepared me to make better decisions and to use those experiences to really be a guide for me, right? Or whatever lesson I learned from them, right? The problem is that sometimes we see the situation, we get so consumed by the situation that we don't take the lesson, right? And then because we don't take the lesson, God says, hey, you haven't learned the lesson that I'm trying to teach you. I'm going to have to put you through that again, just so that you can learn the lesson that I need you to learn for you to be where I need you to be, or for you to manage the blessing that I'm about to give you. If I give you this blessing and you don't learn, or you didn't learn what I needed you to learn, you will not fulfill the purpose that I am trusting you to fulfill, right? So God is not going to give you a purpose and not prepare you for it, right? So if you're supposed to be a wealthy business person, right, and you're somewhere along the line, you're building, right, but God has a plan for you to do with your business, and in order for you to do what He intends for you to do with your business, you have to learn certain lessons, right? You have to be compassionate, you have to be empathetic, you have to be philanthropic, right? Maybe, for example, God needs you to experience what it is like to lack for a period of time, and during that period of having a lack, He wants you to be able to be patient, right? He wants you to be able to still be able to work during that time of lack, of not having, right? He wants you to be able to trust Him and to know that, hey, you're supposed to still be working, right? Additionally, He wants you to be patient, and in patience, He wants you to understand that, hey, you still have to treat people the right way. You still have to you still have to treat your potential employees the right way, and you still have to go home to your family, and you still have to be prayerful, right? But if during that period that He's preparing you, you haven't realized that, if He goes ahead and bless you with that success that you need or you want, right? When you get that success and a business deal fall through, or a partner didn't do what they said that they would do, or you are scammed out of money, a large amount of money, and you become depressed, right? Or you're supposed to be waiting on a business deal, and you're supposed to be doing certain things and working, and you stop working, or you start treating your employees bad. You didn't learn the lesson, so He will take that blessing away and put you through the period of lack again, just so that you can learn the lesson. So I want you to understand that sometimes those moments or those periods of struggle that you're going through is an opportunity for you and myself, right? It's an opportunity for us to learn certain lessons that will prepare us for the massive success that we're about to experience, right? I can say it for myself that there are times when I have times in the past, especially for this year, where I experienced a loss, and if I did not experience a loss when I was I was at a low, right? When I experienced my big loss this year, if it wasn't for those small losses, I would have probably done things that I'm not supposed to do, right? Yeah. So me understanding that, hey, this is a part of the game, and I have to be patient, and I have to just trust in God, and I just have to continue to work and be happy and be Be patient. And I'm not talking about just not doing anything. That's not patience. I'm talking about understanding that, hey, something is happening and you just still have to be happy. You still have to go on. You still have to be able to operate operate in a manner that is kind, happy, respectful, all of the things that are of good character during those period of time, right? Yeah. So I hope this reach somebody that needs to hear that. I really do. So in 2023, just understand that there are some times that you're going to have a loss. It's okay, right? It's okay. Work, continue to work, continue to trust God, continue to be patient, right? Don't give up. We all have, especially for those that are entrepreneurs, we all have losses, right? Especially if you're an entrepreneur, sometimes your losses are more detrimental, right? Because you have people to pay, you have bills to pay, you have yourself to pay. All of the losses you're going to have to shoulder, right? It's not like when you're an employee and you go work and you probably lose your salary for a month or so. When you're an entrepreneur and you lose the salary of everybody and you still have to pay people, right? So I want you to understand going into 2023 that yes, you're gonna experience losses, yes, you're gonna have disappointments, but in those moments of loss or disappointment, understand that there's a lesson to learn, and the quicker you learn them, the better it is, right? I hope this message reaches the right person. Peace out. See you in 2022. May you have a productive 2022. All right?